Hello and welcome to this video. My name is Nayan and I'm a trainer at Microsoft. This video is part of a series of videos about the role of a Microsoft cybersecurity architect. In this video, we take a close look at AI, Copilot and the impact they have on security architecture. We will explore the transformative power and risks of AI in cybersecurity architecture and discover how artificial intelligence is reshaping the way we project digital landscapes. Now, first of all, let's start with seeing the bigger picture. As we look at the big picture, it's clear that artificial intelligence is fundamentally changing the cybersecurity landscape. AI is not going away. It is becoming an essential part of how organizations operate and defend themselves. As cybersecurity architects, our role is evolving. We're not just implementing security controls, we're also responsible for guiding how AI tools are leveraged and governed within our organizations. This means ensuring that AI is used securely, ethically, and effectively. We need to focus on security implementation that keep pace with the rapid adoption of AI. That includes updating our security operations, adapting our policies, and continuously educating our teams about the risks and opportunities that AI brings. Ultimately, our goal is to enable our organizations to benefit from AI, while maintaining trust, compliance, and resilience against new and emerging threats. This slide explains how AI changes the security landscape and why organizations need to adopt their security architecture. The Microsoft Cybersecurity Reference Architecture now includes guidance for AI, recognizing that AI brings new risks and requires updated controls. AI systems interact with many other components, so it's important to secure all integration points and interfaces. Data is at the core of AI, so strong data protection and governance are essential. Zero trust becomes even more important with AI. Every user, device, and AI agent must be verified before access is granted. And security is a shared responsibility. So Microsoft provides secure platforms and tools, but customers must configure, monitor, and govern their own AI usage and data. The main takeaway is to adopt zero trust. Secure your data and interfaces, and understand your responsibilities when deploying AI solutions. The content of this video is mostly aligned with the area of security operations, identity and compliance from a certification perspective, but AI and Copilot will become more relevant in all areas. So what is the role of AI? What would be the role of AI? Have you really thought about that? Well, first of all, let's do a question. Consider the questions and possible answers. Now, aside from science fiction stories and movies, AI was created to help us, right? To be able to do more. As we say at Microsoft, empower every person and every organization on the planet to achieve more. So this goal is to support individuals in reaching their potential. The adoption of AI technology has begun and it appears to be irreversible. And it is important for a cybersecurity standpoint to establish clear guidelines and maintain controls and to utilize AI effectively. So it's there to help humans. In this section, we're setting the stage for the rest of the video. It's learning objectives. We'll explore what artificial intelligence really means in the security context, how zero trust principles are essential when working with AI, and the growing role of tools like Copilot and AI agents. We'll also look at why managing your data security posture is more important than ever. By the end, you'll see how these concepts connect to help organizations stay secure and agile in an AI-driven world. Let's take a closer look at the two generations of AI. Traditional and generative AI. Traditional AI, sometimes called classic AI, is designed to detect, classify patterns in large data sets. It's very effective at tasks like analyzing huge amount of data, making recommendations, or automating repetitive processes. However, traditional AI struggles with understanding complex, nuanced information, especially language. Generative AI is a newer approach. It is designed to understand and create content, such as text, images, or even code. Large language models, like GPT, are a type of generative AI that works specifically with text. Generative AI excels at understanding language, summarizing information, translating concepts, and even role-playing scenarios. But unlike traditional AI, it's not as strong as processing massive data sets in real time after training. The key difference is that traditional AI is about finding patterns in big data, while generative AI is about understanding and generating new content based on smaller, more complex inputs. Both have their strengths and weaknesses, and both are now being used in security operations and compliance. And as we move forward, it's important to understand which type of AI is best suited for each task and how they can complement each other in your security architecture. Let's talk about the new security imperatives that artificial intelligence introduced for organizations. As AI technology advances, it's important to recognize that attackers are already leveraging these tools. This means defenders must be proactive, anticipating and preparing for AI-powered threats before they happen. To stay ahead, organizations need to focus on educating their users about the risks and responsibilities that come with AI. Setting clear, well-communicated policies for AI use is essential, so everyone knows what's allowed and what not. It's also crucial to build security measures directly into the development process of AI applications, rather than treating security as an afterthought. As AI becomes more capable, the value of human-generated data continues to rise. This kind of data is vital for training high-quality AI models, so protecting it is more important than ever. Security teams should look to adopt AI-driven security tools, which can help improve both their efficiency and their ability to respond quickly to new threats. The bottom line is this: AI is changing not the threat landscape, but also the very way organizations must approach security. By adapting to these new challenges and by using AI both defensively and responsibly, organizations can better protect themselves in an AI-powered world. AI and Zero Trust have a symbiotic relationship. AI and Zero Trust together offer significant benefits for security teams. By adopting a Zero Trust approach, security teams can better protect data, applications, and users in an environment where AI is widely used. Zero Trust ensures that every access request is verified, reducing the risk of unauthorized access or lateral movement by attackers. At the same time, AI can help automate complex security tasks, provide faster insights, and improve threat detection and response. This combination allows security teams to be more proactive, efficient, and effective in managing modern threats, while also reducing manual workload and improving overall security posture. At Microsoft, our approach to AI is all about responsible and rapid adoption. We know organizations are eager to unlock the power of generative AI, but it's equally important to make sure that we're minimizing potential risks along the way. That's why we embedded ethical principles and risk management directly into our AI development process. By prioritizing responsibility as we move quickly, we empower customers to innovate with confidence, knowing they are building on a foundation of trust and security. Striking this balance between speed and responsibility is essential for organizations looking to stay competitive and secure as AI continues to change the way we work and protect our digital environments. As organizations everywhere embrace the possibilities of AI, it's essential that development and deployment are done responsibly, guided by strong ethical frameworks. At Microsoft, we believe and encourage others to join us that AI should be built on core principles, 6 core principles for AI. It's about privacy and security. It's about inclusiveness, accountability, transparency, fairness, and reliability and safety. But defining these values isn't enough. To truly earn trust, organizations must put these principles into action at scale. That's why we focus on robust governance, clear rules, comprehensive training and best practices, and practical tools to help operationalize responsible AI. This approach is critical not just for Microsoft, but for every organization adopting AI. By prioritizing ethical and responsible practices, we can ensure that AI is trustworthy, safe, and delivers value for everyone, minimizing risk while fostering innovation and confidence in the transformative technology. Something to investigate as a cybersecurity architect. This ensures that as organizations adopt AI, they do that in a way that is ethical, trustworthy, and safe for everyone. Now let's talk about the shared responsibility model. When you're using AI platforms or services, security isn't just the provider's job, right? It's shared. For instance, Microsoft protects the core infrastructure in AI models, but you're responsible for how you use AI, manage user access, and govern your data. Some tasks, like training your users and enforcing policies, will always be up to you, regardless of the platform. And knowing these boundaries helps to keep your organization secure and compliant as you adopt AI. Now, let's pause for a moment. and consider how our interactions with computers have changed over time. In the beginning, use a computer meant that you had to know how to program or work with command lines, skills that only a selected few possessed. Then graphical user interfaces arrived. Suddenly computers became much more approachable for everyone. Now, with the rise of generative AI, we're stepping into a whole new area. Today, chat and conversations are becoming the main way we interact with technology, and this change means that anyone can do complex tasks faster and with far less training. Generative AI chat interfaces are a big leap forward. They're dynamic, interactive, and adapt to you, the user, rather than making you adapt to them. This evolution is making technology feel more natural and intuitive, unlocking new potential and opportunities for productivity and innovation. For Microsoft cybersecurity architects, this transformation is highly significant. As AI-driven interfaces become more prevalent, the way users interact with sensitive data and critical systems are evolving rapidly. This shift requires cybersecurity professionals to rethink access controls, identity management, and data protection strategies. The intuitive nature of generative AI interfaces lowers the barriers for users to engage with complex systems, which, while boosting productivity, also introduces new factors for misuse or accidental exposure of information. A cybersecurity architect must ensure that robust security measures are integrated into these new user experiences, balancing ease of use with the need for vigilant governance, monitoring, and compliance. Ultimately, understanding and securing these modern interfaces is essential to safeguarding organizational assets in the era of AI-powered productivity. AI is fundamentally transforming the data security landscape, making it easier than ever to discover information and, as a result, exposing long-standing issues like excessive permissions and weak data classification. With the growing importance of high-quality human-generated data in AI-driven environments, safeguarding sensitive information has become more urgent, as cyber attackers actively seek ways to exploit this increasing value. However, AI also brings new risks, such as the possibility of data leakage through models and applications. If these systems are not securely designed and managed, sensitive data could end up in the wrong hands, whether inside or outside of the organization. That's why a proactive approach is essential. Organizations must address over-permission data, enforce strong governance, and build security and privacy into the very fabric of their AI tools. For Microsoft cybersecurity architects, these shifts are especially critical. As AI changes how users interact with systems and how data flows through automated processes, it's your responsibility to anticipate new ways information may be exposed. You must design security frameworks that are not only protect sensitive information data, but also adapt to rapidly evolving technology, keeping permissions, identity management, and compliance current and robust. By integrating comprehensive security measures throughout every phase of AI adoption, from initial design to deployment, you help safeguard organizational assets and maintain trust in an era where data is more valuable and vulnerable than ever. This means embracing vigilant governance, continual monitoring, and a dynamic approach to both risk and opportunity in the age of AI-powered productivity. Security Copilot. Microsoft's advanced generative AI transforms how security teams protect organizations. As a digital ally, it helps defenders investigate threats, decode incidents, and automate tasks using natural language commands. For security architects, it quickly analyzes security data, provides actionable insights, and streamlines reporting, freeing up time for strategic work. Security Copilot boosts team efficiency by accelerating threat detection, shortening response time, and enabling better collaboration through natural language features. The AI continually learns, adapting to new threats and refining its recommendations. As it automates repetitive tasks, professionals gain more time for innovation, while consistent practices and real-time analysis help prevent vulnerabilities and ensure compliance. However, successful adoption requires setup, configuration, and ongoing management. Microsoft cybersecurity architects must collaborate with IT, data owners, compliance, and security teams to define roles, set access controls, and maintain effective governance. Open communication and clear objectives are vital for seamless integrating of the Security Copilot, enforcing policies and adapting to evolving organizational needs and threats. Security Copilot agents are your autonomous force, tackling specific security and IT tasks so your team can focus on strategy and innovation. These purpose-built agents plug straight into Microsoft security solutions, quickly adapting to your workflows. They work within Microsoft's Zero Trust framework, learn from feedback, and operate securely. For security teams, it means faster threat response, smarter risk prioritization, and proactive protection. You stay in control. These agents accelerate your work. They don't replace you, they just accelerate your work. As a Microsoft cybersecurity architect, deploying security Copilot agents lets you build frameworks that are robust, scalable, and always up to date with the pace of AI. In the future, well, even more Copilot capabilities are coming, analyzing threats faster and taking real-time actions to stop incidents before they escalate. This is the next level, moving from detection to instant, automated response, all in a secure, governed environment. As we've explored Security Copilot, it's important to remember that AI now touches many parts of our organizations. As a Microsoft cybersecurity architect, your role goes far beyond any single tool. You're responsible for making sure information stays accurate, protected, and governed, no matter where or how it's being used by AI. Protecting data in AI environments means adopting a new mindset. Start by discovering where AI is being used across the business, and tools like Microsoft Purview can help you detect AI activity and identify where sensitive information may be at risk, whether through prompts or AI-generated responses. Once you have a clear view, focus on securing data. This includes applying sensitivity labels, enabling encryption, and enforcing endpoint data loss prevention to control how information moves in and out of AI tools. But defense is not enough. You must also govern AI outputs. Make sure retention policies and e-discovery are in place to manage AI-generated content with the same rigor as any other business data. Keep assessing and addressing risks using analytics and risk management tools. Monitor for oversharing, track user behavior, and adjust your protections dynamically as threats evolve. For Microsoft cybersecurity architects, this ongoing cycle of discovery, protection, governance, and response is essential to keeping data secure as AI becomes part of daily operations. Remember, securing AI is not a one-time task. It's a continuous process that drives compliance, protects sensitive information, and supports innovation in a trusted environment. Let's talk about DSPM, Data Security Posture Management. Imagine DSPM as your organization's way of understanding where your sensitive data lives, how it is being accessed, and whether it's being protected. The first thing you ask yourself is, what exactly is my sensitive data and where is it stored? DSPM helps you shine a light on any unprotected or at-risk data by giving you visibility into your entire security data landscape. With these insights, you can start taking focused steps to lower the risks and secure your most valuable information. As your environment grows and changes, DSPM continuously monitors for threats, helping you stay one step ahead. For Microsoft Cybersecurity Architect, this means you're not just protecting data, but also making sure it meets company policies and regulatory requirements. By using DSPM, you can proactively address vulnerabilities, enforce governance, and keep your security aligned with the way your organization uses AI and the cloud. This puts you in a strong position to lead your organization forward in a secure, resilient digital future. And as organizations move forward with AI, it's crucial to understand and to focus on data security posture specifically for AI environments. AI tools like Copilot and other applications interact with sensitive data in an entirely new way. So relying on traditional data security simply is not enough. We need to discover all AI activity, understand which sensitive data is being accessed, and make sure that data stays protected wherever it is used. And that's where Microsoft Purview comes in. Purview gives you full visibility into AI activity across your organization, showing you exactly which data is being accessed by AI tools, including Copilot and custom apps. And with Purview, you can monitor, classify, and secure your sensitive information, helping to keep your organization's data safe as AI becomes more deeply woven into daily workflows. By adopting DSPM for AI, you can confidently embrace innovation while maintaining strong security and compliance. And for Microsoft cybersecurity architects, this approach is especially important. It lets you proactively protect sensitive data, align with company policies and regulations, and adjust your strategy as AI continues to evolve. Leveraging Purview and DSPM, you can lead the way securing AI-driven environments, minimize risk, and help your organizations innovate safely and responsibly. This continuous oversight and governance are key to building trust and resilience as AI becomes an essential part of business operations. The summary slide highlights the primary topics we discussed in this video. Right? It's artificial intelligence, the intersection of zero trust and AI, Copilot, agents, and DSPM, data security management, or data security posture management. For more information, please go and investigate places that were mentioned in the video. Here's a couple of them to help you to find some more content that you need to read. Go out and do that. And we are at the end of this video, so thank you for watching the video. And please don't forget that we have got more videos in the series around the Microsoft Cybersecurity Architect role. So maybe we'll see each other in another video. Until that time, stay safe.